Well, good morning, collective. I am Quan Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. And what a glorious morning it is. Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast. It is not proud, it does not dishonor others, and it is not self seeking. It is not easily angered, and it keeps no record of wrongdoing. Love does not delight in evil, but it rejoices in and with the truth. It always protects you. It always trusts. It always hopes for you. It always perseveres. Love always wins. Love never fails. This is the reason I say it's a glorious morning. Y'all don't know, I literally do a whole morning devotion before I come online every morning. Like I be seriously like having church, with my music and prayers and everything. It's like early morning devotion before I come on here, literally, y'all. I still got a lot of church up in me, regardless of what y'all might think. I still got a whole lot of church up in me, and it'll never leave. Okay? So I'm gonna go on and get started here. All right, I got a message for somebody first, okay? And believe it or not, I already knew these messages are not just for people that are in their North Node and that are already operating as the highest expression of God within themselves. These messages are for people that are in their South Node too, that are also trying to find the light, okay? The messages are for everybody. The messages are for everybody to get the information that they need to make better decisions, to find their way, for insight, for guidance. Okay. So I have a message for someone this morning. I have like 3 different messages, but this came out. Throat chakra kept popping out over and over and over again, no matter how many times I put it back in the deck. And this, they said, is for a masculine that has a tendency to lie. Okay. And this is what they're telling me. This is the message for a man that has trouble speaking up for themselves. Okay, this is what we're talking about when we say a tendency to lie for this masculine. The reason you have a tendency to lie is because you have difficulty standing up for yourself. And the problem is you lack good boundaries, and you allow people to overstep your boundaries. And because you can't stand up for yourself, you end up utilizing your energy, your resources, and your time trying to help other people accomplish their goals and get things done in their life. And it's pulling away and taking away from your life, your energy, your money, your focus, and your bag. And it's throwing you out of balance, okay? And the reason is you have an entity attachment, okay? This is for a man. The lie that you're telling is when people ask you to do stuff for them, oh, it's okay, I'll do it for you. I'll take care of it. Sure, I'll come over and I'll do this for you. Yeah, sure, I'll come by and I'll fix your sink. Sure, I'll help you do your resume. Sure, I'll help you do it. Sure, okay, yeah. No, I'll squeeze you in. I'll find a way to do it. That's my whole weekend. Yeah, I'll do. Okay, that's the lie. That you have a tendency to lie and not stand up for yourself. You got a tendency to lie and not stand up for yourself. And there are other people that are making demands on your time, your energy, and your resources. And it's causing an imbalance to your life, whoever this man I'm talking to is. And the reason is you have an entity attached to your throat. It's okay. It doesn't mean you're a demon. I've had an entity attached to my crown chakra before. We all at different times, an entity attachment can happen at any time. Okay, at any time if there's an opening. If there's an opening in your auric field adjacent to whatever chakra this school of thinking is out of balance with, an entity, it opens the door for an entity attachment. So I like to explain this to people. Years ago, when I was really, really stressed about paying my mortgage, and my father had dementia, and I was taking care of my daughter. I was a single mother and taking care of my dad with dementia. and I was stressed because I had a lot of bills. Work was stressing me out. I had a 2-hour commute to work. I had a whole bunch of things that I was dealing with, okay? And it got so bad that I couldn't sleep at night anymore because the worry and stress about my stability and about family matters had my mind going around in circles. Round and round they went. I go, like the song. And it's like a merry-go-round. You think of, and that's when I started meditating. One problem that you have in your life that's plaguing you, it's festering in the forefront of your mind when you're trying to go to sleep. And when you try to push that out the way, the next problem in your life jumps up in place, like a vending machine, okay? And you can't stop thinking about that. And then you try to push that to the side. And then the next problem, like a vending machine, pops in behind it. And when you get to the last one, the first one jumps up again. And it happens continuously, nonstop, because you open the door with worry, anxiety, and fear of lack, fear of not having enough money, and it allowed an entity to attach where I couldn't sleep. And the entity was on my crown chakra and had my mind going around all night in a circle where I couldn't sleep at all. And I took sleeping pills, okay? So anything can leave any of your chakras open for an entity attachment, okay? People can send you an entity attachment if they're trying to do sex magic on you, if they're trying to do a love spell on you. It can also cause an entity attachment to your sacral root chakra where you'll be constantly sexually aroused. A lot of times when someone's trying to victimize a person that they want to attach and bind themselves to, they'll try to send an entity to attach itself to that person's root chakra or sacral chakra. So they'll be continuously sexually aroused, and then they'll call them up. And because that person is so sexually aroused, this is how some love spells work. You'll give that person access to your life, or let an ex come back or whatever. So the man I'm talking to, you have an entity attached to your throat chakra that's causing you to lie to people. And the lie that you're telling is about not standing up for yourself, allowing people to impose their issues in their life on your time and resources. And you don't have the time and resources for it, but you lie because you are in the energy of pleasing everybody. Okay, you have to stop that. There may also be an element of arrogance to whoever you are as well. You might need to address. Okay, this could also be manifesting in the form of recurrent sore throats and colds. And I'm being told to tell you to gargle with salt water and to rest your throat. Okay, so whoever this masculine is I'm talking to, you need to gargle with salt water, rest your throat, and you need to be more assertive and tell people no. If a person gets mad at you because you told them no when they're asking you to do something, if it's not your wife, hey, I'm just saying, if it's not your wife or your soon-to-be wife, then you better get comfortable telling folks no, okay? Now, if it's your wife, I'm not going to be responsible for getting you in trouble. No, you do for your wife, because I'm assuming if you're married, it's because you love somebody. You do for your wife or soon-to-be wife, if that's your situation. But for other people, you need to learn how to put boundaries up and tell other people no, okay? All right. Now, there is an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, and a fire sign that might be at war right now, child. This is some tea I'm picking up on. I'm hearing that these people are friends with benefits, okay? One fire sign is an Aries. The other fire sign is a Leo, I'm picking up on in this reading. The air sign could be a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. But this air sign was like friends with benefits with a Leo, okay? Whoever this Leo is. And they were in an emotionally codependent relationship with this Leo. Okay. And I don't know if this is a male Leo or a feminine one, but for somebody, the reason that a Leo or someone is angry at them, it's either a Leo or someone else mad at this air sign, is because this, just take it as it resonates. But the signs are air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Aries, and Leo. Okay. Somebody literally pretended to be you collective. Okay. Somebody was pretending to be an evolved woman, a spiritually evolved woman, a whole empress out here, which is your energy. You're a Christ child. You're coming out as a bright star. And it's because you're glowing, and you're glowing, and your star is bright because you did your shadow work, and you're an empress. You've learned your lessons and closed out cycles. So, you're very special and very worthy. There was someone that wanted to do some form of destiny swap with you because they knew that they didn't have enough feminine energy to attract the type of men they wanted in this life. There are masculine women out here that cannot attract, and this is the reason why they go after divine feminine women and attack their life and attack their sacral chakra, because these women are masculine. Now, let me give you perfect clarity about what I mean when I say a masculine woman. Because a masculine woman is not a woman that works hard to pay her bills. That's not what I'm saying at all. You work a job that men work. That does not make you masculine. That makes you living in 2025 in an inflation, and you need to be able to afford groceries and keep a roof over your head. That doesn't make you masculine being a train conductor, working for the trash sanitation department, driving for Uber. None of these jobs make you masculine, okay? There is no job on earth that can make a woman masculine. You provide, you have to eat, you have to keep a roof over your head, and you have to take action to do that, regardless of what it is, whether you're spinning in a chair, in a cubicle in an office, or if you're outside sweeping the street. You have to do something to survive. So it doesn't make you masculine, even though masculine energy just means that you're taking action in your life. What makes these women that attack other women masculine, okay, is their inability to embody empathy and compassion. You understand? That love energy, okay? That softness inside your heart wherein love flows. That's what makes those women masculine. The absence of empathy and compassion to balance out their logical mind. So this would be people that approach everything from a very cold standpoint, only logical. These might be people that might not use their sexual energy in relationships wherein their heart and their mind is connected to their sacral and root chakra in their relationships, because their relationships are very transactional, because they're operating out of their masculine energy. Well, if the goal is to get money and what men want is my sex to get money, then let me just use my sex to get money, and then I'll have what I want. That makes sense. I don't care about passion, sensuality, love, connection, mind. Just give me my money. Okay? This is what makes you masculine, because you're not synchronizing the frequency of your heart with your mind along with your sacral and root chakra. They're not connected. These things are unplugged from each other. Okay? You're using your sexual energy in a transactional way. Now, I'm not judging anybody, because I don't have a hell or heaven to put nobody in. Okay? There are dualities to everything. You have free will that was given to you by God, and you have the option in every lifetime to make decisions what you want to do with your body, your mind, and your time while you're here on earth. So there's no judgment to anyone in what you choose to utilize, because I know some people don't make the choice. Some people are forced into prostitution and things. But that's what makes you a masculine woman, when you can't embody or balance out your logical mind with with empathy, compassion, love, and bring both of them together like a perfect symphony, and with good boundaries, but knowing who to give love to and when to pull your love back. You understand? Okay. So this is someone that was very masculine, this air sign woman, okay? And she wanted to be able to attract the men that she knows on her own she can't attract because she's very masculine. So the reason she attacked you, Empress, is because you naturally are very feminine. You naturally embody empathy and compassion. You are emotionally intelligent, and it's not something that you have to utilize effort to be, a way you have to utilize conscious effort to be. This is natural to you. I think it's referred to with the word grace. I think that's what the word grace means. Y'all know how people use the word grace? I know I back in the day, I used to love Seinfeld, and it was a funny episode where Elaine was trying to get a job somewhere as an assistant for this wealthy man in New York. And the woman that was doing the interview was like, grace, you have to have grace. It's not something you can study and learn. Either you have it or you don't. And I felt her when she said that in actuality, because it's true. Either you have it or you don't. And you can get it by doing your shadow work and learning how to have empathy and compassion so that your heart chakra can open up and soften you so you can feel love and you can give and receive love. Do you understand? And have empathy and compassion for others. That's what grace is. And naturally, you flow as gracefully as will allow because of that. You understand? So this woman saw that you had a lot of grace. She saw you had a lot of grace because you embody your feminine and masculine energy in a more balanced way, and you were the Empress. And that's why she started doing witchcraft on you and attacking you. So she could attack your sacral chakra to try to get some of your divine femininity. This is why they have to hack your phone. This is why they have to sit next to you at work. This is why they have to spy on you, watch you, and be within proximity to put eyes on you and look at you and see where you're going, who your friends are, the parties that you go at. You're like, if you don't like me, why are you always, when we have functions and parties, family reunion, why do you always seat yourself within proximity to me so you can keep eyes on me? Why? Because even with the spell work, to harness your sacral energy, she needs to be able to see you with her eyes so she can mimic grace. Because she's masculine. And in order to naturally magnetize and attract a divine masculine man, you can't be masculine. You have to be feminine. Opposites attract. A man has a penis. It's outward because men are electric. A woman has a vagina. It's a hole, black hole going inside because it's going inward like a magnet because you attract. You understand? So the masculine is going to charge toward the feminine like the plug and the outlet in the wall. And you have to have feminine energy to attract a masculine man. Okay? And this woman does not have that. So in addition to wanting to do spell work to siphon your sacral chakra, she also needs to be able to look at you, to see how you put your lip gloss on, watch how you put your makeup on, imitate, look, she watches how you walk. She watches your mannerisms because later on that weirdo, because she is a weirdo, later on she goes home and she sits in the mirror and she's mimicking your mannerisms, okay? She's literally mimicking your mannerism. Now, I'm not saying this to degrade anybody. I'm not saying this to put anyone down at all. I'm merely using this as an example, okay? I love all humans and I don't pass judgment on anyone's life choices, okay? But I saw a woman online, okay? And she has a job where, or she had, this is some years ago, she coaches men that transition into becoming women. She was holding coaching courses where she was giving voice lessons to those men and showing them how to move their hands more gracefully and like showing them body movements and how to respond and where to raise the pitch of their voice and lower it to sound very feminine. And she would coach men that were in the process of changing from a man to a woman, that were going to have the surgery to have their penis removed and crafted into a vagina. She had some kind of business she was operating where she got paid to coach these type of men. And she would teach them and coach, and like she'd be like, say, no, say no, oh my goodness. And he'd be like, oh my goodness. And she'd be like, no, that's too loud. Say, oh, practice. Oh my, try it. Oh my, and I was watching them on YouTube. You know, I'm watching her coaching and teaching this class. And I'm not for judgment, but I'm describing to you this particular woman, the reason that she needs to, if she's at your job, be within proximity, if she don't like you, to look at you and to watch you, or at a meeting, or at a family reunion, family functions, in your church, in your community, or if she's hacking you, or constantly in your social media watching you, because she needs to, in addition to getting your sacral energy, she needs to be able to mimic feminine energy and grace, okay? She literally needs to be able to mimic feminine energy and grace. And she goes home and she practices moving like you. I want to walk like you, talk like you, Bajir, the bear, the thing. You understand? All right. So this woman was doing heavy witchcraft and attacking you to try to make you sick, tired, unable to show up as yourself, so that she could show up in your energy and start becoming you, okay? And this happened in the past. There's a masculine that she was able to attract using your energy, because she literally mimicked you. This woman mimicked you word for word, move for move, the way you do things, maybe even the style of dress. Whatever it is, she mimicked you. She mimicked your whole life, whatever you do. She studied your hobbies, your habits, to see what femininity looks like. If you're a woman like QUAN Yin and you like to plant tomatoes and you just like an herb garden and that's your fancy, and you go crazy every day just to walk through your and smell your rosemary, fresh rosemary growing, and your basil and peppermints, and you've got all kind of things growing in your garden, and your tomatoes and all that, and that just makes you happy, and you're fully enthralled with something like that. This woman would have been watching you, and she would go do the same thing as you in her home. I'm using this as an example. If you decorate your home and you put not chrysanthemums, mums. If you're the type of person, whether you live in an apartment, a condo, and have a balcony, or you have a house or a townhome that you can put decorations outside of. If you're a feminine woman and you like put mums, you're crazy about something like fall colored mums. And I'm telling y'all things I like because I'm using them as an example. But QUAN Yin is insane. Being here in Africa, the only thing I'm gonna really miss about America is my fall colored mums. Because in the fall time, I love to put my mums out, and the mums that are the fall colors I would get them from Home Depot, the really big ones. Y'all know the mums that come in those beautiful fall colors, right? This woman would have been watching your home. She might have even come by your home and seen how you decorate, and she might start decorating her home like that too, putting mums outside, because she's trying to embody naturally feminine women and what naturally feminine women do. And I'm using this as an example because I had a copycat that did this to me with my mums. I love to decorate my home in fall with mums, and in the spring, other things. You know, it's just a thing. But my copycat, one of them anyway, got a good look at my home, and then she didn't even live in the same state as me. And then she went and bought a whole bunch of mums and put them in front of her house, and was on social media or whatever. Yeah, and I was like, oh my God, this woman that is stalking me is trying to do some kind of destiny swap with me by mimicking me. So I just wanted to tell you real quick, fast forward to today. This is what this woman was doing to you, okay? Fast forward to today. It was a failed destiny swap. It never happened. There's an Aries here that seriously doubts that anything is going to work at this point, and that everyone that was a part of whatever these people were doing against you, this witchcraft, is as a result of having low self-esteem, a lack of imagination. And we understand, what is imagination? Imagination has everything to do with your ability to be creative. Where does creative energy come from? Creative energy comes from feminine, divine feminine energy. I'll read it. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. The creative aspect of your mind is your divine feminine energy. Okay? So somebody realizes, due to their low self-esteem, or this whole group's low self-esteem, is why they have an inability to come up with any new ideas or be creative, even in trying to accomplish this destiny swap with you. And they doubt that they'll be able to move anything any further now. And they feel like all hope is gone. Now, there's a fight going on right now between this air sign and this Leo. They were friends with benefits only. So she managed to attract this Leo. And I don't know if this is the same sex or opposite sex relationship. I don't know what this is. I don't know if this Leo is a man or a woman, but this air sign managed to attract this Leo, but they were only friends with benefits. So their attraction, even trying to mimic your energy, it wasn't enough to get this person to want to marry with them or to commit to them, or it was barely enough energy they had, feminine energy they had. All they could manifest was for this person to fuck them. I don't know how else to say it, but straight way how it is. Even stealing your energy and mimicking you, they were only able to utilize enough grace and imitation grace to get this person to have sex with them. That's all they could pull off. Okay, so they became friends with benefits, and this Leo did buy in a little bit to them wanting to, or they have a Leo placement somewhere in their chart. They did buy into who they thought that they were, but when they found out who you were, when someone found out the truth, not just one, several people found out that this woman was mimicking you and doing spell work to try to steal your energy. You know, it's like a curse broke. Whatever type of sex magic spell work she was doing, everything is broken, and everybody woke up. And now everyone's angry because they wasted their time, their resources. They believed in this woman. They fell up under her spell because they slept with her and had sex with her. And this is how she gained control over their minds, by having sex with her. She knew, if I could just get in there, it's almost like the story of Ariel, the Little Mermaid from Disney Pixel. You remember Ursula was able to get her voice so she could sing like her. And did some mad glamour spell, and the prince, I guess Ariel must have been having sex with the prince, because the prince fell under her spell and was about to marry her, right? This is basically what happened, okay? And now that the spell is over, she managed to get this person in an emotionally codependent relationship with her. And right now, there are two people that are gung-ho about coming directly for you and attacking you. And the reason is, it's not because of cancer. They're telling me it's not cancer. And it's not because of an STD, because STDs are curable. There are 2 women that have AIDS right now that were doing witchcraft on you. And in order to do this witchcraft on you, they had to sleep with many, many women and men. Okay, they were extremely sexually promiscuous. And because of it, both of them have acquired AIDS, both of these women. And this is the reason why, even after however you were targeted in your life, these 2 women, they were told it's over. It's not going to work. It's a bust. We're not going to be able to pull off a destiny swap. We're not going to get this person arrested. We're not going to make this person homeless. We're not going to be able to do any of it. The contract's over, because they've been at this for over 7 years. The contract is over on you. And even people that were once working for and with them have walked away from the contract. But the reason these 2 women are still attacking you with witchcraft is because both of them have AIDS. And they feel like they have absolutely nothing to live for. And they're angry because they worked so hard for this, only not to get what they wanted, okay? They wanted a marriage. They from divine masculine, they're not getting it. You're getting it, though, with the gift energy here. The court official, they wanted to be someone important. They wanted some kind of ranking in society, is what I'm hearing. With court official in reverse, they wanted some kind of ranking in society. They wanted to be seen as an important woman with some kind of high rank in society, but main female in the reverse. They're seen in reverse now, okay? And they're back in their natural masculine state. Every man that's looking at them now is looking at them like they have chest hair and a beard, okay? They might have some chest hair and a beard from all that masculine energy they have. Hope, spirituality, news, philosophical. I don't know. You might have some news coming into you. Or this might be about your spirituality, okay? Living room in the reverse is talking about the relationship they wanted with a divine masculine they can't have and how depressed they are. But like I said, the reason that they're coming for you unrelentlessly is because both of these women have AIDS, and they're like, well, hell, damn it. If I went through all of this and it didn't work and I got AIDS, then I'm just out of bitterness going to keep on attacking you. So your spiritual warfare is over, whoever I'm talking to. But these 2 women that, if you're being spiritually attacked, it's these 2 women, and it's because they both have AIDS and they just hate it. But they're fighting right now with a Leo. An air sign and a Leo are fighting right now. So let me go ahead and get this energy on this. And what in the world is going on? It's because they found out this person went through all of this mess. They went through all of this foolishness just so that they could try to become you. Ursula wanted to be the Little Mermaid and marry the prince. That's it. They went through all of this because they knew in this lifetime they didn't have enough feminine energy to marry a prince. And now it's over and they're mad. All right, Holy Divine Spirit. All right, I have the Empress and I have the Knight of Swords reversed, okay? Somebody is the wounded warrior. They're still standing. Someone might be having a tower right now. Clarify the Empress, the Nine of Pentacles. You're single, you're self-sufficient, but you went through a lot. The Empress is your energy. You went through a whole lot of spiritual attacks and warfare, and it's not completely over. You're still being spiritually attacked. And it's not because it's not over. It's because these 2 women have AIDS and they feel like they have absolutely nothing to live for, and they're angry about it. Okay. That's why they keep on coming towards you spiritually. They hate themselves. They have low self-esteem and they lack the creativity to become feminine, or the shadow work they need to do to develop empathy and compassion and love. Open up that heart chakra. All right. What's the obstacle right now, Holy Divine Spirit? Other one. Really? After I shuffle that? What's the obstacle, please? And thank you. What is the obstacle? Can't make it up. Okay. So the obstacle is someone might be possessed. It could be like a possession, like a demonic possession, or someone could be a Capricorn that might have an awareness that someone's possessed. Someone is wasn't happy with the results that they got from the magic that these women were doing. So this is someone that was on board with them, but they have accepted that it's over. So someone did accept that something was over. All right, I have the magician. Okay, tell me more about. I can't break it up. They're in their ego. Of course, they're masculine. They're extremely masculine. I can't make it up. Yeah, these women, they're literally in their ego, and they literally will not stop doing all this spell work on you. You see, this magician, someone could even be a Gemini, but you see somebody literally is popping up twice as a magician because they are completely in their masculine energy and they're in their ego. So this is not even talking about a Capricorn. This is talking about Capricorn energy. These women are obsessed and they're possessed and they're in their ego. And somebody might be aware that they're only operating off of ego right now. What happened in the recent past? Lord. Child. What happened in the recent past? What happened in the recent? Can you imagine two very masculine women? And you know, I really cannot say enough. I really can't say enough. Yeah, we know. I really can't say enough, guys. A masculine woman is not a woman that works hard for her money or has to work any kind of job. There's no such thing. Oh, this is a masculine. No, absolutely not. Anything you have to do to provide for yourself is self-preservation. Okay, as long as you can balance your feminine and masculine energy. Masculine and feminine energy, they come from inside of you. Okay. And it has everything to do with your creativity. It has everything to do with your intuition, heightened intuition. It has everything to do with, again, empathy and compassion inside of the love in your heart that you feel, okay? That you mesh with your logical mind together in a healthy way, okay? Men and women do whatever they need to do to survive out here in the world. It doesn't matter what kind of job you work. You can still be a feminine woman because femininity comes from within you. You understand? Your femininity comes from inside of you and it comes from in your heart and it has to do with your mind in the way you think and how balanced you are. Okay. It doesn't mean, oh, you're masculine because you have a job and work. Really? Oh, so you're too feminine to clean your home or that's masculine and taking action to do anything. I don't want to use my hands and my arms and fingers to do anything because that's masculine. I have to stand here like a mannequin to be feminine and not do anything at all whatsoever. Okay, let's keep it going. So in the recent past, somebody called judgment. Okay, in the recent past, somebody called judgment. Someone made a decision due to these women with the Knight of Pentacles reverse continuously trying to orchestrate to have you sacrifice. They had plenty of help. Remember, these are women that are a part of a cult. These are women that have joined a cult because they decided that in this lifetime, all of the things that only feminine women tend to get. Feminine women get married and the men go crazy over feminine women. And why is it men gravitate toward feminine women? We're going to join a witchcraft cult and we're going to take and rip from these feminine women, whatever it is they have. I'm thinking of a French word, je ne sais quoi. Whatever it is these feminine women have that attract these men, why we can't attract them. The most we could do is get them to be friends with benefits. You know, this is what's going on in these women's minds when they join some of these cults. and they look at other women, they're like, what is it about her? I don't understand. I don't understand. I know I look better than her. I know I have a bigger butt. It sits up higher, a smaller waist, a cute this. Why does he still want her? I don't understand. It's because these are women that get upset because they only have enough feminine energy to attract someone that's willing to be a friend with benefits and nothing more. Okay, because they think that it has to do with using their sexual energy that is causing these men to gravitate toward feminine women. And it's not sex that feminine women are using to why these men are magnetically attracted to them. It's not sex. It's more than that, okay? It's the grace inside of her, okay? It's the love that she has. It's that nurturing aspect to her. You understand? It's a softness that comes with empathy, compassion, and love that she embodies, which we can call grace again. And people think men are hard and men don't care about love and they can't feel or don't want that softness. They don't want that empathy. They don't want that compassion. They don't want that type of energy. I want a woman that's masculine like me. That's a damn lie. That's a goddamn lie. Men want stuff that's the opposite of them. They do want somebody that has a lot of empathy and compassion and that can be sensitive because this is the only person and the only time that they can be in their sensitive energy and be vulnerable without judgment by getting together with a woman that embodies that. And this is their safe place. You understand? So when a masculine woman wants to attract the same way a feminine woman does, they think, oh, all she had to do was open her legs. I could do that. I'll open my mouth and my legs and I'll have them come to me. And then they come and they end up only wanting to be friends with benefits. And that's because thinking in their logical mind, they think it's just sex. But what the feminine woman is doing is she's opening her heart and she is emitting love. And it's a frequency and it's an energy that you can actually feel. And yes, they want their safe space. That's the truth. Okay. I'm talking about men in the upright. They want a safe space where they can be vulnerable and they can have someone be sensitive to their needs as well. Okay. So you get these rotten ass women that join these cults, these witchcraft cults that get angry at feminine women, and they get together and they find feminine women that seem to have a lot of options in men, and they're like, damn, I see her turn down a whole lot of men. Hey, because there are women that will see a woman that has a lot of suitors, okay, and turns a whole bunch of them down, and they'll get mad at you because they might not have any suitors. And they'll think that you're wicked and you're wrong. Look at you, you have all those options and you ain't even choose one, you know, without even realizing that every single last one of them options that came towards you had just studied the alpha male strategy course, and all of them are speaking the same goddamn rhetoric. And that's the reason why you turn down so many options, because every last one of them options might have studied red pill and alpha male strategies on YouTube like it was the Bible. And the minute you heard them going in that direction with their conversation, you might have shut their ass down. You understand? You might have been like, you know what? I know a red pillar. I know what y'all sound like. Nope, I'm good. You understand? But other women feel like you've got all those suitors and you turn them all down because you think you all that and you too good and you don't want to, you know, and I can't even get one. And then you get these types of women that will pass judgment and they'll gang up on you in these cults, in these witchcraft cults. I know I would have married one of them by now. It don't make sense. She all them men she dating and she ain't pick one and she got all them options. Every last one of them might have been a red pill, taking the red pill mastery course. And you could have dated 100 men, and every last one of them studied and mastered and got a degree in the red pill alpha male strategy course. Every last one of them. You understand? Either way, these women, they join some of these witchcraft cults, and they see feminine women that might attract a lot of men toward them. And because they don't know what it is about these women that's attracting it, they might attack your whole life, and they'll target you. And this is Empress, whoever I'm talking to, this is what happened to you. These are women that belong to a witchcraft cult that operate primarily out of their masculine energy, that became jealous of you because you are naturally desirable and you have magnetism about you. And you don't have to open your legs. You don't have to open your legs to get offers from men. Okay? And that makes them angry because these are women that are chasing men. These are literally women that are chasing men, and then all they want is friends with benefits. And that's why they take it out on you. All right, so somebody made a decision about trying to sacrifice you. They decided, I believe this is, they decided to defend you or to block something, okay? So somebody that is either over this cult or connected to this cult these women were a part of, they, due to too much carelessness, too much destructive, reckless behavior, and exposing them, maybe even exposing a corrupt judicial system and corrupt police officers and all the different things that were happening while you were being targeted. Somebody called it quits. Like, okay, it's been 7 years. We did everything. We did isolation spells so that we could harness this person's energy. We did spell work to make them homeless, to make them sick, to make them ill. We've catfished. We've done all these things, and nothing is working. They're still the Empress. So what is the Three of Wands? Clarify. Somebody called it quits. A Queen of Pentacles. A Queen of Pentacles is now waiting and expecting something. Oh, this is clarity. Okay, what is this? All right, hold on, y'all. I need to find out what this is about really quick. So a Queen of Pentacles made a judgment call. They made a Queen of Pentacles made a judgment call about it. I'm curious. Excuse me. I'm curious. I want to know, who's this Queen of Pentacles? So somebody could be an Aries. Oh, so somebody might have an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placement. Oh, this might be the person that was tricked and fooled. So there might be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius that was tricked and fooled by this air sign. And now that they realize who you really are and that this person was only mimicking and imitating you, they've made a judgment call and they told this air sign to stop attacking you or to stop doing whatever they were doing. Now, this could be someone's sun, moon, or rising, but this air sign is stubborn and they don't want to stop and they're still moving forward. It's an air sign and another fire sign that don't want to stop. And again, the reason they don't want to stop attacking you is because in order to get people to work with them and to get things and manifest things in their life, they had to have sex with and be friends with benefits and sleep with a whole bunch of people. And in the process, they got AIDS. And because they have AIDS, they feel like their whole life, they just feel like their life is ruined. They're angry about it. And they're mad at you because it was because they were coming for you. It's basically they're projecting onto you their anger for their life choices. Somebody might be an insurance agent. Somebody might be an administrative assistant in an insurance agency. This Queen of Pentacles energy. Someone could be a therapist, a chaplain, a property manager. Who's this Queen of Pentacles? Aries, Leo, Sag. Right now, this person, okay, so right now, lawyer, okay. So right now, this could be a man or woman. This Queen of Pentacles is an Aries, Leo, Sag that she pretended, it's like the big bad wolf that pretends to be grandma in the story of Little Red Riding Hood, okay? She literally pretended to be you and she fooled somebody. She completely fooled somebody and pulled them into an emotionally codependent relationship and became friends with benefits with them and heavily influenced their mind and did sex magic on them. And now that they're out of the spell, they're pissed the hell off that they wasted so much time and resources, with this goofy woman that did all this. Somebody's mayor, somebody is a driver for Uber, Lyft, a shuttle, a bus, a van, a taxi, take it as it resonates. Someone might be a teacher. Somebody might be possessed by a ghost or a spirit of someone that you or your ancestors might have wronged. Okay. Someone might be a lawyer. All right, tell me about this Uber or Lyft or shuttle driver, bus, van. What is this? Somebody is not taking accountability for something that's driving for Uber or Lyft or something right now. This is a driver because they're still in a mental imprisonment about what their complete wish fulfillment was. Okay, so somebody's still mad. So there's someone here that might be driving for Uber Eats or driving people around. This might be a Libra. Clarify the Empress, or their complete wish fulfillment is the Empress, and they're not. Why is this card here? Oh, wow. How did this end up here? Here's a Libra, the Empress reverse. Aha. Okay, understood. Child, this belongs in this deck right here. But it was in this one hidden. Interesting. So this person that was tricked by someone might be a Libra. I told you it's an air sign that tricked a fire sign. This Libra was taking very quick action to continuously do something here. Okay. And this might be the Aries, Leo, Sag that now might be, I don't know, driving for Uber or Lyft, or maybe this is something they do on the side. This person is not taking accountability for whatever role they played in their demise, and their complete wish fulfillment is an Empress, okay? Is to be with a real Empress. And they were taking some quick action that they felt like was strategic in order to be able to reverse an ending. So this is somebody that wants to come towards you, but the action they was taking to try to get you to reverse an ending with them was using spell work. They were attacking you with spell work so you would accept them. So this might be a masculine from your past, okay? So this is a masculine from your past that was duped by, this person might be driving for Uber or Lyft right now in the Page of Pentacles, trying to make money. This person's not doing good financially right now, and they might have to drive for Uber or Lyft to make ends meet. They were duped and they were tricked, possibly by Libra or air or another fire sign. But because they fell for the trick, they got upset because you were the real Empress. But whatever magic was done on them and whatever sex was offered to them, they accepted it. And this person was able to flatter them with sex, stroke their ego, and lie to them and make you out to be the enemy. This is someone from your past that you might have dealt with in the past. They walked away from you and went towards the fake, the person that was trying to steal your energy and mimic you. And when they did this, they spent years under this person's spell, under mind control. And years later, they are realizing that you were the real Empress all along. You were the one that abundance and prosperity is promised to. And when they realized this, the person tricked them, they started doing spell work on you to see if they could reverse an ending with you, but it didn't work. So now they're moving on to calmer waters, okay? So this is someone that's moving on to calmer waters now, because when they found out the truth, they couldn't move to calmer waters. When they found out that you were the real Empress all along, You were the divine feminine, and the woman they were dealing with was only tricking them and doing spell work on them. They became very angry and wanted to run back toward you. They started doing spell work on you, and that air sign and another fire sign also was doing spell work. Two women. So it's two women doing spell work on you that was probably trying to steal your feminine energy and your grace. And the masculine was doing spell work on you to try to do some form of come to me spell or something to see if they could pull you back in or something. Because they couldn't take accountability or they couldn't move to calmer waters. They were not mentally okay with the fact that they missed an opportunity with you because they were duped by this woman and her magic. But now they're no longer doing any magic on you and they're moving to calmer waters. So this might be why they are in a spiritual battle with this air sign. What's the Three of Wands? Somebody might be waiting for a King of Swords or expecting something. A King of Swords could be expecting something. They're expecting something. Oh, someone is expecting something not to go in this air sign's favor. So this masculine attacked the air sign. Oh, let me find out. So the masculine, see, this is almost like, you know how YouTube has all those stories about love spells going wrong, where a woman stole another woman's husband or fiance or boyfriend by using black magic, period blood, by using some form of spell work or doing something. And it was, say there was a couple that was going to be together, dating or supposed to be together, divinely orchestrated in the heavens, whatever, or just someone you were with. And another woman with negative intentions and out of selfishness and out of ego got that man away from you and to come toward her and to be with her using black magic, whether she was doing it to be childish, whether she did it to hurt you, or whatever the case may be. And then she gets this man and now he wants to be with her and he's under her magic and he becomes so obsessed with her that it becomes either annoying or he loses his mind out of paranoia and he kills her because he thinks she's going to break up with him or leave him. Like he goes crazy. You know, you've heard those stories about those women that go crazy. You know, the men that go crazy when a woman does like spell work to steal them from another woman, but then they lose their mind and end up beating that woman. Like they become super possessive from the spell work, and now they're in a physically abusive relationship with a man that's beating them. Well, you wanted him to be obsessed with you, didn't you? You know, you put that period blood in his spaghetti or in that stew that you made, didn't you? In that jollof rice, didn't you? You went and put that, you know, in the lasagna. What'd you do? You know, you understand? These are women that do black magic to take control of a man's mind or to get a man to marry them. And then when that man, I want him obsessed with me. And when that man becomes obsessed and starts whipping on your ass and you can't get rid of him, then you're like, oh no, oh God. You understand? So this is kind of like something like what's going on here. This woman was doing spell work over this masculine. And she successfully got this masculine to walk completely away from you. But now he's punishing her. He's not expecting this air sign to recover. Whatever was done, somebody is not expecting this air sign to recover from it. So they might be sick right now or something. They already have AIDS. So their immune system is weakened. You know, no shade to anybody that might have that deficiency. You know, like Chris Rock said, it's damn near like a common cold nowadays. Okay, I know there are a lot of people that are born with it because they got it through their mother's womb. And then there are some people that got it from an unfaithful partner. Okay, you know, I'm not passing judgment on anyone. Okay, it's not even a death sentence like that anymore. Okay, So I don't want anyone to feel like hey, you are, I'm not doing that. So whoever this person is, they are attacking this woman. They're the fire sign attacking this air sign now to punish her. He's trying to punish her for tricking him because he's really upset that he missed an opportunity with you because of the deception. And he's expecting this person not to recover. Whatever he did to this air sign, he might have done a death spell or something. Somebody is overly emotional right now. The King of Pentacles reverse energy. Oh, wow. Somebody is drowning in their emotions right now. This might be the other person that couldn't backstab and betray you because their spell work backfired. So there's another person here whose spell work backfired that was trying to backstab and betray you by being a part of this destiny swap energy. This is someone that was a part of this community, or this is someone that wanted to get married or was in a relationship with someone. A Leo, the sun, okay? Or someone stressed out because something might be about to go in your favor, a gift. I think you might be getting married in the near future, whoever you are. Somebody might not be waiting for somebody to do something anymore, okay? Someone might be getting divorced from someone. This is Taurus energy. Can you clarify the Three of Wands reverse? I just saw a Leo. The Three of Pentacles here. Somebody might be in their thoughts about working with somebody and they're waiting to take action, but they can't take a risk right now. So somebody, all right, so there's somebody that I feel like wants an opportunity to get closer to you, and they're in their thoughts about doing some kind of work, like approaching you as if they want to work with you, but in actuality, they just want to get close enough to get to know you. You know what I'm talking about, or whatever. Whoever this person is, I'm picking up on right now. They can't take a risk right now, but they're in their thoughts about how they can connect with you without being aggressive. And they're thinking about trying to see if they could work with you. I think this might be someone completely different. I'm not picking up on that person that's moved to calmer waters that's in a fight with this air sign. But there's someone that wants to work with you so that they can have an excuse to be around you and get to know you without it being obvious that they might have a romantic interest. You understand what I'm saying? So this will give them the time and the space to, almost like date you, but without you really knowing they're dating you. A good example of this would be The Office, Jim and Pam. If anybody ever watched The Office series, and you remember Jim and Pam, they worked with each other for many years, and they spent so much time in the office together, really getting to know each other, and fell in love long before they ever started sleeping together and seriously dating and stuff or whatever. They were able to get a really good relationship. All right, so that's what I'm picking up on. Tell me about lawyer. Okay, strength card. Okay, someone might be getting a lawyer. I don't know. Or somebody might be connected to a lawyer from the past. Someone could be a Leo. Okay. What's the obstacle with the lawyer? Oh, someone's getting divorced. Okay. From a narcissist, the King of Swords reverse. That they didn't think right about, that they were working with at one time with the Three of Pentacles. So somebody might be getting out of a contract and they're expecting for something to come together. They might feel like they have the tools and resources. Someone's doing magic to reverse an ending. Oh, okay. To reverse an ending with someone Who's this whose stability is off? What's the Nine of Pentacles reverse? Clarify the Nine of Pentacles reverse. Someone in a mental imprisonment, about someone being aware that they're a Page of Pentacles. The High Priest reverse. This could be a spiritual practitioner. The Sun. What's the Sun? That could be illumination. Of the Lovers reverse. Someone not moving something forward. Okay. So there's somebody that is getting a lawyer. Somebody is getting a lawyer right now and trying to get their affairs in order. Okay. Somebody that's breaking up with someone, they're breaking up with a Libra. Okay. All right. So somebody might be getting a lawyer and trying to break up and get divorced from a Libra. I'm so sorry, y'all. Give me 2 seconds. I got something on the stove and I can smell it. Give me 1 second. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, y'all. Child. Sorry about that. Dang. That stove, it cooked fast. So sorry, y'all. That's so unprofessional. But, child, I'm gonna make y'all jealous. I'm gonna say nothing. But if I told y'all what I pay for oxtail out here, Jesus, hallelujah. Sorry, y'all. If I told you what I pay for oxtail out here, child. If I told you, y'all would hate me. If I told you how much money I pay for oxtails out here, y'all be like, heifer, they don't like you. Child. You would not like this is like 1980s prices. Child, y'all know how much it costs in the States. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna do the reading. I'm just saying, y'all know how much it costs in the States. Y'all know if you cook, you know what I'm talking about. You know, I thought I'd never eat oxtail again. You know, I'm so not eat. I don't eat meat like that. But I'm just saying, I thought I'd never eat it again. The prices in the States, damn near $50, $100, just for a little taste. But out here, $5, a whole pot. All right. So somebody might be getting a lawyer so that they can actually get divorced now. Okay. And somebody is not going to move something forward. What is someone not going to move something forward? Someone can't defend something. Someone is rejecting someone's offer, and because something was illuminated. Something was illuminated to somebody. What was illuminated? Someone reversed an ending, someone wants to reverse an ending to illuminate something. Okay, so there's somebody that's going through a divorce right now, and they're in the process of getting a lawyer right now. So somebody is in the process of getting a lawyer. They're getting divorced from somebody right now. And when they're finished with that, they're going to come and illuminate something for you. Okay? That's lawyer. Tell me about this teacher. I think we're done with the van, Uber, whatever. Tell me about this teacher. Clarify, what is this teacher about? Clarify, teacher. All right, the King of Wands was orchestrating something. A King of Wands. Okay, so a teacher could be a King of Wands. Oh, this might be a bad teacher. All right. What's the obstacle with this teacher? Somebody could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or they were keeping something hidden that they could not emotionally let go of something. Okay. Someone is very sad because something was too much of a burden. Something didn't go in someone's favor, and they could not take a risk, whoever this teacher is, okay? And they've been up stressing about their complete wish fulfillment, okay? Somebody might have been keeping tabs and watching someone that was doing something very destructive and reckless, okay? Someone might have been keeping tabs and watching. Someone has been stressing somebody out. Somebody has really been stressing someone out because of their reckless and destructive behavior, okay? This might be a teacher energy, okay? A younger fire sign. So a younger fire sign has been really, really stressing this teacher out. I can't make it up, because this younger fire sign, this might be a Leo, kept on trying to orchestrate something bad to happen to you, some type of conflict in your life with other people over and over again. And they're very sad about it because they're so childish, and it kept them under a lot of stress, okay? And somebody could not take a rest. But now this teacher energy, things are becoming more balanced now. Okay. So somebody is a teacher. What is mayor? What is a mayor? Clarify this mayor energy. The 10 of Pentacles reverse. Okay, there's a mayor here. Tell me about this mayor. The 6 of Pentacles reverse. So there's a mayor here that someone does not, it's not an equal exchange. Clarify the 6 of Pentacles. This might be a teacher and a mayor. So somebody might have had some kind of relationship with the mayor. I don't know if this could be a friendship, a business relationship, or someone does not have the mayor in their pocket or on their side, is what I'm hearing, on their side anymore, okay? Because they can't justify someone's actions. This could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay, so at one time, somebody might have had a mayor, a local mayor in their pocket and on their side, but this person was so destructive and reckless that this mayor don't have the same energy for them anymore, because they can't defend their actions, because they make it really hard to cover up for this person because somebody's stupid. So what I'm hearing is somebody is really, really stupid out here. There's somebody out here that they make connections with people in the public eye, in important positions in society, And then they betray their trust by getting out here and acting a damn monkey. Like doing things all obvious out in broad daylight, in the open, all bold, like, well, I'm friends with the senator, so I could crash my car and I don't have to stop and give my insurance information because I'm friends with the senator or the mayor. So I'm just gonna jump the whole line here at the store. Somebody is stupid. Somebody is really, really stupid. And they make it really, really hard to have business affiliations with people that hold public offices or have important positions. Somebody kicked somebody out of somebody's energy and they're moving forward now. Yeah, because somebody thinks that knowing a prominent person means I can do whatever I want out in the open and who's gonna stop me or arrest me. That's the energy of this person. And this is the reason the mayor cut them off. All right, Page of Swords. Somebody might have backstabbed and betrayed somebody. Someone is backstabbed and betrayed now because somebody might have spoke something out about this fire sign, a younger fire sign. This might be a Leo. So if at one time the mayor, this Leo had the mayor in their pocket, their behaviors, and I think I'm picking up on more than one Leo, but their behaviors have been so outlandish that the mayor can't even vouch for them anymore. Okay? And they've kicked this Leo out of their energy. Yeah. What's the Ten of Pentacles? It could be the institution. It might be a whole institution that they're getting kicked from. What is the Star? The Ten of Pentacles. Clarify the Star. It's Aquarius energy. It could represent hope. What is the Star? Somebody wants to make an offer to partner up with a star. Wow. So that they could balance things. The Lovers. Okay? So somebody wants to balance something with the Star so they can balance things out. But they don't know how to approach an Empress. Okay? They don't know what direction to go in. There might be a mayor that might want to approach an Empress, the Queen of Cups reverse. Someone might have either accepted an offer or made an offer. What's the Queen of Cups reverse? This mayor maybe the Queen of Cups reverse is that Leo. Okay, someone that can't regulate their emotions. The Empress in the reverse, whose spell work backfired. Oh, that might be a Libra. That might be about to lose their stability because someone's speaking something out. Okay, there might be both an air sign and a fire sign that might be about to lose their stability. The World card. In the past, they might have accepted an offer from Libra and a fire sign, but then they got stuck in a cycle wherein all of their magic kept on backfiring and they became more and more reckless in your community. So there was this air sign and fire sign that were wreaking havoc over your life in your community where you live at, and they had the mayor in their pocket, okay? But they became so reckless and outwardly destructive, meaning they were doing the absolute most, and they couldn't hide. They were not even trying to hide having you followed, or if they were gang stalking you, whatever they were doing to you, they could not hide it. And they were too arrogant to hide it because they had the mayor in their pocket. Now the mayor has kicked them both out of their energy because they can't do the spell work. Trust me, everyone holding a public office right now does magic or is working with a practitioner in America. You hear me? Everyone holding, somebody said you got free avocados and mangoes too, and bananas. Don't forget that. Jessica Berry 87. I do. I have free avocados, mangoes, and I'm going to plant my lime tree, and I'm also going to plant a banana tree, a plantain tree, and a couple of other little things. I might even mess around and plant a little pineapple tree. But yes, absolutely, yes. Yep, mango tree, avocado tree, all of that. You're damn right. I just happened to turn around and look at the comments. You're damn right. And I love it because cows walk through here every day and I got all that good soil, child. I don't even got to worry about fertilizer. Anything I drop in this soil, especially my tomato seeds, is going to pop right out. But, and year round too, not just during certain months. Over here, it's year round. It's beautiful. Okay, so the mayor has kicked this air and fire sign out of their energy because they created too much conflict that they can't defend. They did some things that they cannot defend. Okay, and someone has taken a different perspective. Clarify who's the Page of Pentacles. Okay, the Page of Pentacles. This might be somebody that might be losing their stability. This could be a younger earth sign, or this could just be someone rebuilding their life. Okay, that is taking another perspective now. Yeah, or trying to sacrifice you even. Oh yeah. Okay, so there could have been an air sign, an earth sign, and a fire sign that all had the mayor in their pocket where you live. And they were the ones creating gang stalking illusions all around you. But they became very reckless in their tactics against you. And they became very reckless in their tactics against you because they had the mayor in their pocket. And because they're part of a cult. Understand, every goddamn politician in America, every single last one of them, either are part of a cult, that's how they get those positions, they do magic themselves, or they have a practitioner or some practitioners that they consult about doing things. All of them. But the things that they were arrogant and overly confident that they could get rid of you. So, they didn't hold back. And they did some pretty reckless things that can easily be recorded with a cell phone by anyone. They might be seen trying to break in your house. Whatever they were doing, it was things that even the mayor can't even defend. So they had to kick these people out of their energy, okay? Because they were going hard in the paint trying to sacrifice you, trying to create gang stalking illusions around you to sacrifice you, okay? And they were working for an Aries, or with the Aries that was very childish and immature. The Page of Cups reversed. Childish. All these people are immature children in adult bodies. And somebody kept gaslighting somebody, maybe the mayor, about something. But someone is not going to be able to move forward in what they were doing. And they had an ego death. Because they were like, y'all are too childish. Okay. All right, Holy Spirit. Somebody might be possessed by a ghost or a spirit that your ancestors have wronged. Somebody that might not take accountability. They might not be able to process or balance their dark and light energy properly. Okay, so this is someone that doesn't process in their thinking balanced thoughts because something's over now. So this person that was possessed at one time by a ghost or a spirit of someone your ancestors may have wronged that was coming for you, they made a judgment call that it's over, the World card. So this is over with the World. Okay, so they already made the call that it's over. This earth sign, Capricorn, this earth sign, this fire sign, and air sign, the three of them that were obsessed about coming for you, they're all being blocked now. Okay, all of them were obsessed. All of them are being blocked, from continuing trying to sacrifice you because you can't be sacrificed. And they were all sad about it. And they're sad because they have cancer. I'm sorry, maybe someone does have cancer. They have AIDS, okay? The fire sign and air sign, the two of them, it's two women. Both of them have AIDS, okay? And they're very angry that they have AIDS. They're very upset that they have AIDS, and they did all this, and they didn't win in the end. So they're in some very destructive end-of-life energy. It's like whatever type of demonic spirit is possessing them, whatever type of demonic spirit has been running them all this time, it is going to now enjoy watching these women suffer with this disease. They're going to enjoy the pain in these women's lives, because the demon only wants the energy to feed off of. The demon doesn't discriminate. The demon does not care if it's your energy or theirs. So these women have dug their own graves, and now they are going to be the ones suffering while the demon feasts and eats them from the inside out. That's it. I have nothing more to say. What is the most likely outcome, Holy Divine Spirit, now with this Queen of Pentacle energy? Okay. All right. So High Priestess, you could expect something. Or there is a High Priest or High Priestess. There might be a High Priest or High Priestess. That might be waiting for something, or might be expecting something. Right now, somebody might be a little bit depressed. They might be isolated. Somebody might be a little depressed and isolated right now because they can't move to calmer waters, that things didn't work out. Someone has a lot of confused emotions because they were a part of a contract that was given to them by an Aquarius, okay? The Star reverse. Or someone's not healing from depression right now because somebody's depressed right now, okay? This is some kind of priest energy. This is someone very intuitive, okay? This might be your energy. You might be the High Priestess, and you might be in waiting. They might be telling you, wait, because you're expecting a gift soon, okay? So you might be a High Priestess, and you're being told to wait for right now because there's a gift coming toward you, okay? This is your energy. You need to wait. There's something coming towards you here. The Three of Wands, you see this man is waiting. The person that has to come toward you is getting over depression right now. Someone wants to reverse an ending with you that feels like they can't defend their past actions because they were a part of this contract and something didn't go in their favor, and they have a lot of hate from a lot of people right now that this cult, government cult, everybody's going their own separate ways right now. Someone has to come toward you with something, okay? Final message, Holy Spirit. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody might have missed an opportunity, okay, to make something right in the past. Somebody might be about to take very quick action to connect with someone that they see is a good investment. I can't make it up. Wow. I cannot make it up. To build something. Child. Okay, I'm going to show you these cards. Okay, so someone that missed an opportunity to work with you in the past, they're getting ready to take very quick action with the Knight of Swords to bring an offer to you, the Two of Cups, because somebody wants to build something with you, start something new. Someone wants to start something new with you, High Priestess, and they're going to take very quick action to make you an offer, okay? This is happening right now in real time with the Six of Cups reverse. This person thinks that you're a very good investment, okay? They feel like you're a very good investment, and they've been watching you with the Seven of Pentacles. And with the World card, the cycle for that spiritual warfare you were dealing with is complete and it's over, okay? High Priestess, you can wait and expect it, okay? They're telling you, be patient, wait, just wait, and just be patient. You can expect this, okay? I'm QUAN Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. I will be back in just a little while. I mean, I'm closing out the briefing, but I want to talk to y'all about this oxtail real quick. If you cook, you can stay on the phone for a minute. I mean, you can stay on the live for a minute if you know how to cook. Child, let me tell y'all something. Child, Tamika. Y'all know, put it in the comments. How much is oxtail a pound? Where you at? Somebody put in my comments, how much do you pay for oxtail a pound? How much is oxtail per pound? Put it in. What's it, $15 a pound? Come on, somebody put in my live. I know a lot of y'all are holy and you don't eat meat and you consecrated and you conscious, and I ain't think about you. I only eat it but once a year or twice a year. Come on, somebody. Oh, 25, it's $25 a pound. Okay, so it's between $25 and $35 a pound. Child, I got like between 5 and 8 pounds of freaking oxtail, a whole freaking tail. He just cut it off for like $5. And then it's not even 5 USD. I want to cry. Jesus. I want to cry. Child. If I told you what I paid, child, I'm like, what the hell? Why is and this oxtail don't got no hormones in it. It don't got no chemicals. It don't got no hormones from the cow. Grass fed, all natural. Just, child, I cannot. I'm so sorry. I didn't want to trigger nobody. I don't want to trigger nobody to feel no kind of way. But I got to testify. Excuse me while I testify. Excuse me while I testify. You don't understand. Oxtail was a special occasion in America, like every 2-year occasion, because from back in the 80s to 2025, it used to be $5 a pound, and then we were scratching our head and giving a side eye when it got up to $11 a pound. We're like, what? I mean, $8. I remember it going from $5 a pound to like $8 a pound. And then when it got to $11, I was like, hold on now, what y'all doing? And then from $11, the joint was like 16, 20. I was like, what? This is hormone cows at that. It's not even natural. These aren't even grass-fed cows, you know? Child, now I can get the doggone free fertilizer. I don't care what you're talking about. If you know you like to garden, you know the value of having healthy grass-fed cows, fertilizer a few steps away. I can just go out, scoop it, add it to my soil, and then still walk up the street and get a bag of oxtail for under $10, $5 even sometimes. Child, I'm sorry. I just had to share it. I had to testify. I just had to share my testimony with you because this happened a couple weeks ago. It's been in my freezer, but I kept it to myself. I kept my joy to myself. I had to keep it to myself because I ain't want nobody feel no kind of way or be jealous. When they found out what I was paying for oxtail. You know how people can get some. Child, but I'm gonna tell you. Let me tell you. I cried. When I didn't want the people out here to see me crying because, they would think they already look at me and call me Magunzu, or, they got a name for Americans out here. Y'all know, Magunzu, whatever. Y'all know, you know what I'm talking about. If they see me out here crying, oh Lord, what's wrong with the American now? What, they got to walk or something? They spoiled them, Mzungu, I think they call me Mzungu or whatever. But child, I don't care. You can call me what you want. Give me them oxtail. Shut up. Child, I waited till I got in the house and I dropped to my knees holding that oxtail in the air, the bag like this, and tears were streaming down my eyes. I called my daughter. I said, "You will not believe how much I just paid for these oxtails, Lord." Guys, I love y'all. I'll be back later. I'm QUAN. This is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. Ciao.